Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Rogue Logic. Since I forgot on my last video, please like, subscribe, hit notifications, and share my videos. I really appreciate it, and it really means a lot to the people like me on YouTube who are really trying to reach a bigger audience. So that being said, this is actually my second video for today. And I keep forgetting that I wanted to bring up a small point about something that I've noticed. It was happening years ago, and it's back in the forefront today. So for many years, on and off during my life, when I had needed extra work, or I sometimes full-time, sometimes part-time, I worked in a package store. Now,
What?
right away, I'm gonna let people know. I've noticed that term is regional. So here in the Northeast, package store means a liquor store. I think liquor market is used in Australia, I think I've heard, and whatnot. But anyway, that's something that I did for many years, and I worked for a small business, which I don't think they would mind if I promote them right here. It's the Morris Spirit Shop, which I
Place to
can
buy
put
spirits
right
of
up
all
here,
kinds.
and they're
Great
awesome.
service and friendly people.
If you
Hurrah.
ever are in Connecticut and you want to go to a place, that's the place to go. Now, where am I leading with this? Okay, so am I advocating drinking alcohol? No, I am not. What I'm advocating here is the survival of small businesses. Now, we all claim that we want small businesses to thrive and stay alive in our communities, but we all have seen how large corporations and big companies have started taking down various different types of businesses. So the one that comes to mind for me, and this is a good side story, is we had a pharmacy right near our home, just a couple miles away, that was a really tiny little small family-owned pharmacy. And I don't think there's any problem with that, because I have fond memories of it. I'll put a picture up here if I can find one. It was called Murphy's Pharmacy, and it was the kind of place where you walked in. It had been there so long, way prior to my birth. And there inside there, it actually had parts of it that looked like it probably was from like 1920. I don't really know the year, but maybe I'll look it up and put that information on here. At any rate, everyone knew each other. They knew you when you came in, and it was really nice. It was like, this was like an extended family. They cared about you, and they cared about your welfare, and you all, that kind of thing. It's like a small business. Now, as I think we've seen all over the United States, CVS and Walgreens and all these different chain pharmacies and whatnot have taken over, basically. And sure enough, eventually, I know I don't know what their exact, what happened exactly, but it came to light that our pharmacy was closing, and I'll tell you, I was really devastated by it. And that's, if somebody sees it, Marla and everyone who used to be there, and you guys really, really meant a lot to a lot of people in the community. So I hope you know that. And so at any rate, I had to start going to a CVS, which was close to where Murphy's was, And I will say this: the people that are in the CVS now that I've gotten to know are incredible. They are actually. It's still manages to be like a small town pharmacy. They all know, and we've all built a rapport up. And all of you guys are really, really great and important to us too. So I'm not saying that all chain businesses are the end of the world. Things change, and that's the way things are. But again, back to my original point, another thing that's disappeared is bookstores. We all say we like to go look around in bookstores, but
Hey, what can
I'm
I
going to
say?
admit I'm guilty
I
of
like
it.
Amazon.
I want a book. I go on Amazon. So here's what I'm getting at. That we have a Stop and Shop chain around the Northeast. I believe Stop and Shop is also regional, but I don't know how far out it goes. I think it goes all the way down south. But at any rate, it's a large supermarket chain. So they have been putting these signs up, okay? And here is this is the way it works in Connecticut. Of course, every state has different laws about liquor sales, where they can sell, if it's state run, if it isn't. In Connecticut, a liquor store cannot sell anything but liquor, wine, and beer. They're very stringent on, yes, you can have ice, you can have, to a very small degree, you can have other beverages, sodas, mixers, but you can't have potato chips, you can't have anything. We have strict laws like that for package stores. So in Connecticut, the only thing that the big supermarkets can sell currently is beer. So you've already got a competition there for small businesses, where these supermarkets can basically sell beer, especially the regular label one, the big ones, Bud and Bush and whatever. They can sell it almost at cost, and some places I think can sell it at cost just to get you in the store. So, you're already making these small businesses really, really have a hard time with that. So what as I showed you here, I'll show you again, they're trying to get and make it, they're trying to make you think it's a positive thing that they want to get wine sales now into supermarkets in Connecticut. Now, here's the thing. You do that, and that will definitely take another chunk out of small businesses all around this state. It's just they can't keep taking hits like that. And we all know that in another few years, the next thing will be hard alcohol. And once that happens, there's another small industry that's going to be destroyed. Now, I myself have a lot of mixed feelings about alcohol, because I've seen the damage that it does, and I myself don't drink anymore after being sick and whatnot. But that's not what this video is about. I'll have another whole video about that. But what this video is about is, if you really mean what you say, go and make that extra stop to buy wine in whatever, and really try to buy your beer and other alcohols in a small store, if you really believe in a small business being something that you want to continue to thrive. Because is it really that hard to go into, say, Stop and Shop, and then, oh, I need wine, I'm gonna hit there's in our, actually here, and I think it's the same pretty much everywhere else, there's usually a liquor store within walking distance of the Stop and Shop anyway. So, this is kind of just my opinion on this one. I'm in by no way am I like condoning large alcohol consumption, but I am saying, where I worked was like an awesome place, and I still go there every day almost and get my lottery tickets, and everyone knows each other. Everyone says hi. Everyone says, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever. I don't want to get into that rabbit hole, but it's a place where people have community, and to a lot of people that's important. So that's all I have to say about that subject. Like I said, this is kind of a regional thing because it's different everywhere, but in Connecticut, if you really mean what you say and you want to support small businesses, then yeah, don't vote for people who are trying to lobby the big companies to get wine sales into supermarkets. All right, so be kind, everyone, whenever you can, which is almost all the time. And always be kind to our friends, the animals, because we're their voice and they need us to stand up for them. Peace, everybody. Charlie? Give me a minute.